Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Angie and I am here today to do a read for my Capricorns. And this is for the month of December 2020. The year is ending, you guys. Oh, we have made it through successfully, I should say. I first want to say I hope everyone is taking care of themselves, both your physical and your mental health. Meditations, doing yoga, practicing deep breathing exercises, making sure you get adequate rest. Definitely watching what you're putting into your body because we need that sustenance, okay? We need to be on the planet for years. We have work to do here. So I hope everyone is taking care of themselves, both your mental and your physical, but generally and holistically taking care of you. I also want to give a shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you guys for sticking this through with me. And if you are new, welcome to the Serenity Circle. We are here for inspiration, motivation, and empowerment. So as we grow together, we learn together, we explore and experience this lifetime together as we ascend, elevate, as we share in the light of energies, as we pass it on to our children, our family members, our loved ones, as we share the love, okay? So I am thankful for you all for joining me here in the Serenity Circle. We're going to go ahead and get into this read for my Capricorns. Oh, I also want to say, Caps, when I was doing the pre-shuffling and getting ready for this reading, I got this song, Tasha Cobbs, Breaking Every Chain. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below for whoever needs to listen to that song. It's very powerful, and it's definitely for someone who is watching. I definitely recommend the song, and I couldn't get the song out of my head till it gave me goosebumps just singing it. And so I definitely knew that was for this Capricorn read. I have an excitement, a lot of joy that came into as well. So your guys' energy level is on the rise, okay? Even if you're feeling down right now, it's not going to last for long. Breaking Every Chain is about the universe stepping in to fight the battles for you. So whatever you are going through, trust me, you are not alone, babies. You are not alone, my lovely Capricorns. And this is your read for December 2020. Spirit guides, universal energies, angels and archangels, show us what we need to see for my lovely Capricorns for the month of December 2020. This feels like it's going to be good, okay? Let's see what we have for you. You will be moving forward. Whatever this heavy storm cloud is, it's not going to be here for long, that's for sure. Let's see what is happening in the chaos. In 2021, we're looking forward to moving mountains, okay? Moving mountains for 2021. We are already aware that it's going to get tough, and it can be tough, you know what I'm saying? And anything can come up. The universe can dish us out anything for that change. They're going to definitely throw in the tower energy if need be. Let me get my card for the bottom of the deck. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. Okay, so someone is leaving a situation or a way of thinking behind, moving forward, moving on, taking up your Georgie bundle, whatever you hold dear, and definitely taking it with you. So someone is prepared, made up their mind, decisions had to be made, and they are moving forward into their new start, which is beautiful energy. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, coming into the month of December, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords, and you have Judgment, which is nice. The Queen, she is very beautiful, very beautiful. And with the Queen of Pentacles, she is able to manifest her wealth. She's able to, be fertile when it comes to her decisions and thoughts and turning them into actions. She's able to, make what she has work for her. Grateful for what she has, but being able to turn it into wealth. She's very confident because, of course, once you make a decision and your money's coming in, or, you're able to afford the things that you need, a certain level of confidence happens where you're independent, where you're sure of yourself, where, you're fruitful and very abundant and very beautiful, very, very handsome energy if you're male, okay? Male or female, doesn't matter. And then you have the Two of Swords energy, so not being fearful of the unknown, being aware that there was darkness before light, that, out of the darkness will spring power, will spring a new beginning, just like springtime. So you may not be able to see what is coming to you as you come into the month of December, but something beautiful is on the way. Always have that feeling. I always say what you put out to the universe, they're going to bring back to you. So if you're feeling abundant and you're feeling hopeful and confident and you're ready to move forward, you know, with whatever it is you had to learn, whatever it is that has happened to you in the past, making amends with your past and being able to move forward, the universe is going to gift you and reward you for the confidence that you've had to acquire. And it takes a lot sometimes to have a certain level of self-confidence. You can tell yourself today, you know, I'm sure about tomorrow. Next year I'm going to do this. Next year I'm going to be, you know, a bit more strong. I'm going to be a bit more confident, and I'm going to communicate more. And tomorrow, okay, there's clouds and it feels heavy and it feels a lot, and suddenly, you know, you start questioning yourself or being unsure about, you know, which part of the journey are you at, and have you, you know, completed step A and ready for step B. But you guys are definitely did some work to prepare for this. So it feels like it's unknown and you're unsure at times, but you have to stay confident and stay sure of yourself. And with Judgment, it's usually a call from the universe to be aware of your surroundings, to be aware of what's happening around you. Be confident in the decisions that you make, because there's a wake-up call. There's time for you to do this moving forward. Definitely letting go of the old, you know, the turmoil, the toxicity. You're aware of what you may have to address and who you may have to, you know, have a conversation with. But it is time to take the next step. It's either you riding with me or I'm just going to, you know, giddy on up out of here. But you may not be leaving a relationship or leaving the job, but definitely leaving that mentality, that way of viewing it behind, and preparing for something bigger and better. Okay? Definitely is about that time. And it's also reconciliation. So someone that you have encountered in the past may feel a certain way about, you know, the things they said or the way that they said some things to you, and they're wanting to apologize, or they're wanting to, you know, make amends, probably close the chapter, or, you know, do some I lost the word, but they may be coming back with the reconciliation to just to close a chapter or to get closure. That's it. Maybe seeking closure. They may not necessarily want to be back in a relationship, but be friends or have a more cordial, positive relationship with you. So this is definitely positive, because you are able to close chapters and make, you know, clearing spaces and making room for the better that's coming towards you. But it's time to walk away from the old way of approaching situations or viewing situations. Not everyone is out to get you. And if you are in a battle or you're in a war with your thoughts or with your shadow side or the balance that you're seeking, the universe is letting you know they're here to break those chains, or to help you break those chains. There's better days coming. I definitely sense that for you guys. In your current energy, you have the King of Rods, the Seven of Cups, and the Chariot energy. It's about letting things go. And these things may not be physical things, because, you know, with Corona, we were isolated. We were put into a box. We were, you know, separated from the people and the energies that we needed in order for our sustenance. Like going to church was so important for some people, because being in that building, you know, getting up and the getting dressed and the preparing and the praying and the songs that come in when you get there. Without that, you've been kept into isolation. You know, going out to your job, being able to socialize with your friends, certain places that you usually go to was a place to gain positive energy, to be around people who were also in the same, you know, vibe that you were in. But it's time for elevation. It's time to ascend. And when it's time for ascend, the universe will pull you back so you can see all of the things and the aspects and the toxicity and who you were and how beautiful you were in that setting, so that when you get into the next, you know, the next season of your life, you'll be prepared. You'll have a certain level of confidence that, yes, I was able to learn the lesson and do what I needed to do over here, so that I can bring that energy to the next stage, to the next place, the next season that's coming. And when spring comes, which is probably when you'll start to notice, you know, that you have stepped up and risen up in your life, it's going to feel new. It's going to feel, the air is going to smell fresher. Your clothes are going to look different. You know, you're going to have different combinations. You might change your hair. You may definitely be feeling the need to be new, to feel new. It may just be a feeling, but you're definitely moving towards a better place. It's on the way, my lovelies. With the King of Rods, that's about being confident, having the strength it takes to face this new beginning, to get over a lot of the humps that life may present. The obstacles are just tests. They're tests to see if you have seen who you were, because it's not about the other people and how they treated you and what they said and what they did. It was how you responded. What did you absorb from it? So it's all about what you're absorbing in your stages that give you the lessons that you need to prepare you for the next stage. And becoming the king is beautiful because you become the master of your own actions. You make decisions based on logic, which you guys are very logical, very, and you're loyal. So when you set your mind to be in something or to, be at the job and be there on time and be present for 9 a.m. or 8:30 or however early they need you to start, you're showing up. You're showing up as the king energy. You've mastered your ability. So whatever lessons you've had to learn and failures or falling you've had to go through, you know that you can get back up. So this is about the getting back up time, okay, Caps? We're going to let go of what no longer serves us so we can have room. We are no longer living in illusions. Yes, the cups are filled, but filled with all kinds of fancy, unknown, magical, mystical. Because here goes the wizard. He is brewing up lots of, cup filling emotions. But because your cups are already full, you need more cups so you can have room in your life for the new that's coming in. So you've reached a 7, and 7 is a spiritual number. So it's about endings and new beginnings, because the world was created in 7 days, and on the 7th day he rested, as the story goes. The biblical story. I'm not putting it down. I love my Bible. I read it there every day. But it's about being able to let go of the old, realizing that cycles end, and knowing that in every ending there is a new beginning. Because for some reason, us as humans, when we clear out the garage, we're making space for the new car. When we clear out the basement, we're making room for the old furnitures we no longer need so we can bring in the new. So you don't actually clean the entire living room, wipe out everything, and not put the new in there. So you're making space for the newness of your life, for all the new things of your life. And you're well aware that there's been a lot of BS going into these cups. You've allowed a lot into your emotional sphere. You've allowed a lot of lessons to come into your life. You participated, and now you're ready to move forward. So no matter what has filled your cups before, you're recognizing what was toxic energy and what was healthy energy, and what you literally put into your cups or allowed into your cups. And with the Chariot, that's Cancer energy. And it is also, because Cancers go inside. You will find the crab in a hole. The crab knows when it's time to go into the hole, when it's time to do reassessments, when it's time for fear to pull back so that you no longer become a victim of other people's words and actions, and take the time for you. And it's about balancing your here and your there, your now and your then, your past and your future, and being present in the now so that you can be actively involved in this moving forward. So yes, this is moving on again, moving forward. And though it may not be sun shining and bright outside, or you may be in the darkness, always know those chains are going to break and you will be free. You won't be free of, having obstacles, but you'll be free of feeling like the victim, feeling like, everyone else has and you will never have. Everyone else can do, but you got to do hard work in order for it to manifest for you. There's nothing wrong with hard work, the black and the white, the in and the out, the yin and the yang. There's nothing wrong with the yang, having the balance with the yang, because it makes you who you are. It gives you personality. It allows you to smile when others, aren't smiling, so you can be their strength. It allows you to have advice to give instead of always needing the advice. So it allows you to step into your own power. I love that. That is beautiful. Coming through the month of December, in your near future, you have the Queen of Rods, the Queen of Swords, and you have the Seven of Rods. So yes, you do have to be careful of toxic energies, because it's not helpful to you. It may cause you to do some afflection and reflection and inflection. But at the end of the day, you can do without the toxicity. We can all do without toxicity. Sometimes it's just not healthy. It just adds weight to a situation where you would normally be able to think clearly through it and move forward and be as ambitious and set goals for yourself. That toxic energy will keep you stuck in the now, in the here and the now, in a place that you can't move forward from. Feeling, boxed in, like someone is literally putting a blindfold on your eye physically. When in the reality of it is, your heart chakra is blocked off and you're using swords to defend yourself from the rest of the world. This may not be for everybody, but defenses, having them up, having walls up, doesn't allow you to clean out the garage, because you've locked the door onto your garage. So once you say, you know, all that I've learned is mine, I'm holding on tightly to it and I'm taking it with you, it is weight. It's weight. And these swords are in the upward position, which means the decision hasn't been made to move forward as yet. Because here they're in the downward positioning. You're rowing forward into your future. You've walked away from this person or this situation. So you're currently not sure where you're wanting to go or what decision you're wanting to make, which that's why there are two. So it's either going backwards, yin and yang energy, figuring out what works and what doesn't work, going backwards, or deciding that you're not moving at all and you're just going to be blocked off in defense and, you know, in defense mode. And if they come at you wrong, you're going to let them have the sword. Cut, 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 cut. But if they come at you right, you're willing to drop the swords down, release the blockage on your heart chakra, and let this person in. So if this is a relationship, which is looking as, you're going to be logical. You're going to make a decision that you don't need the negative energy and the people who, you know, aren't riding for you, the jealousy and the envy, and people who doubt you. So you're looking to move forward. You're looking to cut out the BS, be the queen energy, and you have two queens here on in your read. But it's about mastering your action. You got the king above the queen, mastering the actions, being confident, being sure, you know, fighting the battles, the right battles that are for you, and, you know, walking away from what no longer serves you. If this is a relationship here playing out, you got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Rods, the Queen of Rods, and you got the Queen of Swords. So it's a lot of mastery. It's a lot of, I've had enough. I've reached the ending of this cycle and I'm not about to repeat it because I'm ready to move forward. I'm looking for better for myself. So I'm moving forward with my energies. I'm moving forward with what I know. I've learned my lessons. I'm taking them with me. I am building a foundation for myself that's going to be unbreakable. If this is definitely a relationship, this person is interested in seeing you become a better person. If you're already in a relationship, or you're looking for someone who's going to match that energy where they want best for you, where they're bringing positive to the relationship, where you feel empowered to continue on in your journey. Maybe unknown at the moment where this relationship is going to go or how certain you are about, you know, letting them completely into your heart. But there is a part of you that's blocked off. There's a part of you that you still have to, you know, unblock and explore. So being vulnerable is going to help you if you're in a relationship, because there's reconciliation on the table. There's room for improvement. There's room for the apologies needed, the I am sorries, the how can we make this better, and the communication. You're currently feeling confident about it. You definitely have the strength to either continue or walk away, but the decision has to be made. There's going to be no illusions. There's not going to be any more, you know, veil over the truth. There's going to be the truth coming out of this situation if you're going to stay in this relationship. Moving forward, yes, you're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to move to a better place, to something that feels better, to, you know, new lands, somewhere that hasn't been even explored as yet by other people. So whatever dreams you're holding in, whatever creative endeavor you're wanting to pursue, it hasn't even probably been done yet. And I think you had that in the earlier reading, probably October. But exploring is what you're looking to do. Feel out what else is out there in the world. And you got in the boat and you're rowing, so you have not wasted a moment moving into your near future. And with the two queens on the table, no BS, cutting through the lies, cutting through the stories, figuring out what hasn't been said, what's still being hidden. And you don't want any more illusions, no more gifts, and no more games, no more gifts. If someone is giving you something and you know it's not from their heart, you're not even accepting it. You blocked off. You don't even want it anymore. I don't want what you're offering if it's not from the heart. Or maybe that's what they're saying to you. But having to defend yourself, he's smiling, so he doesn't mind a fight. You don't mind a good fight, my caps. Just making sure that it's the right one for you. Your outcome energy is the 10 of Rods. Give me 2 more cards for my Capricorns. My lovely, lovely Capricorns for the month of December. You guys got me laughing and smiling. I love that Capricorn energy. You may close out the year, but at every ending is room for a new beginning. Yes, Lord. It is positive in the house today. Okay, you want to shuffle? Let's shuffle. Let's deal. Let's deal. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Let's shuffle. Let's deal. Let's move these energies forward. And you have justice. So whatever, whoever has been doing you wrong or telling lies or making you feel less than you know you are, that king, queen energy, the emperor, the empress, it's definitely going to balance itself out. A decision will be made in your favor. If it's something dealing with a court case, there's going to be some positive outcomes. You're going to get some good news about that case. The justice is in your favor. It's in your outcome. So it's something that's going to be positive for you. And you're carrying it as a heavy burden. You know, this is just another lesson, another aspect of your life. So you got to look back and see how you've handled this case, or how you have been when this case was happening or going about. What kind of energies did you bring to the table? How did it leave you feeling, and how can you conquer that energy? I feel like crying, and that ain't even fair. So whatever injustice you guys have been served or dished out, you're going to recover from it, okay? You're going to walk away from that heavy burden, that energy that it brought in by doing this, doing the reassessment. Okay, it looks like that extra card was just another card you needed. Doing the reassessment with the Hermit. Looking at yourself, you know, turning your back on the world at the moment, turning your back from all of this clutter and this heavy energy. And there's going to be a celebration, okay? They wanted you to know there's going to be reason to celebrate. Those cups are probably filled with wine and sweet, you know, positive, loving energy, because they are humble, so close together that these people that are closest to you, there's a tribe circle that you're in that's going to celebrate this with you, okay? This is going inside. This is about finding your light, finding your way, figuring out what works best for you before you can even stack up the boat and move on. What are you moving on with? What are the 6 swords that are in that boat? What decisions did you have to make that you're taking with you? And what is it that you have to let go of in order for you to find the Hermit inside? And that's Virgo energy of BTW. What energies, what is it that you had to do that was so, you know, heavy burden? I know you guys like to be independent. You like to stand out. You definitely like to stand on your own. So you don't want to carry the weight of the world, or carry the world's decisions for you, or how the world think you should do it or move forward. You no longer want to carry that burden of everybody else's expectations. Embodying the justice energy. Feeling confident that the universe sees and knows everything that you've had to go through, every burden that you've had to bear. And when the chains are broken, you will be celebrating, my lovely Capricorns. It is over. Every ending is a new beginning. I keep hearing it. Every ending is a new beginning. I'm going to put the link to Tasha Cobbs' song in the description box below for you guys. Who needs to listen to the song? Give it a listen. It's a beautiful song. Gives me goosebumps thinking about the words. But justice is going to be served. She is here to let you know you have judgment and you have justice. So you have a reconciliation with the old, you know, coming to terms with the past and letting it go, and allowing the universe to give you your just deserve. And there's going to be a celebration. So once you embody that energy of I'm no longer going to say and do or react and respond, the universe is going to gift you. And what is the gift? Let's see what kind of gift, because it is Christmas time, okay? We all love gifts. Do we have any more cards for my Capricorns for the month of December 2020? What do you need my Capricorns to know? Sir Lancelot is riding in to save the day. Okay. Someone coming towards you, or this is you moving forward with speed. So if it's something new, you guys are getting ready for something coming in that's going to be shocking, but it's going to bring new ideas. So new ideas may be rushing towards you about your whole entire future, or how you can get past this heavy burden energy which it lined up with. You have any more cards for my Capricorn for the month of December? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Universal Energies, Angels and Archangels. Thank you. You got the Empress, baby. So they're going to gift you with the highest level of knowledge in terms of what you need to see. Rising above this entire read and being able to see yourself, being able to do the internal work, being able to know who is toxic and what toxicity was on the table for you. And that's going to give you the strength to move forward. Embodying the Empress energy, being fertile, being fresh, being, you know, confident, being abundant, being all those beautiful, lovely, you know, characteristics that you like to embody. But it's about success. It's about being successful. Not just successful in having money, which of course you will have that. There's not a lot of coins on the table, but that's usually foundational energy. And you got the Queen of Pentacles, who has already mastered the ability to make the money or figure out ways to make the money grow. But this is about being fruitful and multiplying, being able to start anew, being confident, being sure of yourself. And that is even better. This has been a lovely read, my Capricorns. It's always about hope, being confident. Let's get 3 I am messages for you. I am loving, okay. I am confident, and I am powerful. This may just be what's required to get through this. Remember that you're loving. Be loving to yourself. Oh, look at this. You had a hidden card. So you have loving, I am chosen, I am confident, and I am powerful. You've got 4, which is beautiful. I love the number 4. It's a double. It's a double of 2s on top of your 2 of swords. You got a lot of swords energy here, a lot of cutting going on. That may just be air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe dealing with one of those. What else? What else? We have some major arcanas, which is life-changing, life-altering. You have some rod energy, maybe dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Do have your Queen, and that may be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn you're dealing with. That may be you, embodying that Queen energy. Moving up to the Empress in your outcome, your explanation, which is beautiful. Remember that you are loving. You have the power to give what you would like to see happening in the world, what you'd like to experience more of. So you want people to be more loving towards you. You got to pick the hardest of the hard and know that you have to be loving towards them as well. And that doesn't mean hug and hold and touch and kiss and hug, okay? It means to be receptive, to be open, to, watch your tone, to be more available, to be more, comfortable, releasing the blockages of your heart chakra. And in order for you to open up your heart chakra, you're going to have to be more loving towards yourself. Only accepting what works best for you, removing the toxicity. Know that you're chosen. Whenever I see this card, I know whatever this particular lesson is, you're chosen for it, because the universe knows that there are people that are going to benefit from it. And it always has a ripple effect. Like I was listening to a reader talk about the butterfly effect. When it flaps its wings over in China, a tsunami may be happening on the other side of the world as a result. But there's always change. From the smallest event can definitely trigger and open up new beginnings for a lot of people. So know that you were chosen for this particular journey. Be confident. Be confident in yourself that there is nothing that you can't handle, that there's nothing you can't face, and there's no doors that you can't close, and prepare to open. And be powerful in your decision making. Definitely make it worth its while, because you only have this lifetime with this memory of this lifetime, okay? But you can do this, whatever this task may be, whether it is about getting a new job or starting a new relationship or making your relationship you're currently in better. But the improvement, necessary in your life is here in this reading. The moving forward from the old way of being, the old way of thinking is in this reading as well. There is some celebration coming to you, which is beautiful. You're going to be moving on with these new ideas, and the new ideas are going to be about getting the justice that you need and making the changes necessary so that, you can be fruitful and multiply. You are the Empress energy, and that's male or female. That is all I have for you today, my lovely Capricorns. Okay, well, I am sending you love and light. What I am unable to provide, I do ask the universe to bless you with all that you need to make this happen for yourself. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a nice day.